Colin, I actually am a few minutes into your episode. Just once this started, I had to pause it. This is gonna be a game. Holy jump. Now I lock it. I want to see the lock-ins. Here we go. Correct. The orange gonna lack it. And we've seen the Renekton Ari, and we've seen the Renekton Ari be very successful. So right, yes, and typically have won with them. So, and specifically, we've seen Eric and Tara on this comp and win. You know what? I've played that comp. You sit on Lissandra. You know, it's not even a. You're not even worried. You don't. Once you get beefy enough to a certain point, it's not even a worry. You get your and that Lissandra is running for her life. If she gets stunned, she knows she's got to pop it.
Fuck you guys.
Or she's done. Like, there's a good chance.
No, I'm serious, but yeah.
Now that being said, that wasn't a 3v3 or a 4v4. But still, you get into those little interactions with the champion, and it's like feel pretty good. So
I don't know. I feel like itemization wise, you know, the Ari and Renekton are gonna have an easier time. Ari has that true damage as well as heavy AP. You have the heavy AD, whereas you know Ornn and Lissandra, that's basically just like that's just magic damage with the burning from Ornn and then just magic damage from Lissandra. Yeah. hmm I see Renekton building, you know, MR and then becoming unkillable by the 3-4 item. I believe it's percent health, current health, magic damage, burn, or something like that on his W when he's breathing fire. Something like that. But I do know that a lot of his damage is all magic. It's not physical.
I'm back, and I gotta say, Renekton Ari, like I said, we've seen these two players play them before, but we've also seen the way they've played them. And I'm curious if Renekton will be quickly to take over the enemy's leaf hut and have Ari staggered behind him. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, that Renekton can posture up with his stun and also his slice and dice for closing. But that Ari sitting in the back waiting for that charm, it's so easy to play off of the charm with a stun beforehand. So Renekton's looking a little icy here. Actually, that whole team's looking very icy to play along with the Lissandra here. This is Howling Abyss game for the ages. And this could be this yeah, oh, for sure.
Welcome to the Howling Abyss.
Backs up. Sometimes that's, you know, that can say a little. Who's fearing who? And both seem to be giving their opponents the respect. Now let's keep in mind, Trigger Happy and the Kabucha Cowboy, will they get their second loss of tonight? That flawless record, that shiny looking record quickly was dissolved. I'm curious what he actually does because he, like I said, I've played against someone that was against in that with the Renekton, and so I'm curious how he interacts. Ooh, massive charm. Not bad. And they're gonna scoop up the enemy's team's Leaf Hut, which is always a nice little advantage there. And then as well, theirs is still available. Kenny. First blood going to... Great play by Ornn. Gets the charm. And the man that was probably... Yeah, the man that looked like he wasn't going to live there is the man that lives. 100%. It was, in some ways, it was more ideal for Ahri to. I mean, as much you get the goal, that like death timing wise, it was ideal for like Ahri to get back in base with Renekton, come back out. You don't want to be facing a 2v1 with quarter health. It's just not ideal at all. Loving the little plays by Kenny here. Use the cooldowns, yeah. Both competing for the waves. Well, not only that, it's not just our Tara, it's that Renekton. That Renekton, that doubles, that slice and dice. It has some distance, yeah. Right, but where does Matt CC want to go? To the Renekton or the Ahri? I think Matt really has Ahri in his focus, and it's going to be, if he has to bail Lissandra out on Rennie, he will, but he's really, I think, wants to put that on Evil Smarty. There's the ulti. Ooh. Yeah, by no means is that just a support, you know, sitting there. Ornn's normally used bottom lane in regular games, or is it easy at top champ? Always has been. Okay, so he's a he's got the ability to put out some damage, and we've seen that here. Time, I think for Renekton, he's only going to get stronger for that Lissandra. He'll take that. There we go.
Come back when you've collected all the bits of yourself.
Sorry, I'm back. What did I miss here, Colin? Quick little filler for the last minute, 2 minutes. Interesting. You know, I really find Renekton to be strong with both, either or. Sunfire, obviously, being a little more tankier, but. I think the way the last fight has gone, Renekton, yeah, there we go. Renekton just needs that. That's perfect. That's it. And leave them, and keep them low health. And I think that's where you're gonna now, you can now use the death timer here, and you can leave them a little longer. There's no necessarily need to get in there and murder them right away, because you're gonna take a lot of unneeded damage. Think of that. That's 6, 7, 8 turret shots. Fiel is in no better spot now than Kabucha. Get on the turret. Get on the turret and kill it. But Fiel brings him out of turret range. Smart move.
I broke my beard.
Yeah, it's surprising the way Fiel took that in very quick. First turn. And oh! If I'm Eric or Smarty there, I'm going, you know, let's figure out a way to do as much damage as we can to trigger Happy here and die and get on the same queue. But you know, it was just kind of a little too dispersed there. I feel like they could have done a little more damage to trigger Happy, come back full health, and have trigger Happy in a worse spot, but not as organized on that death. This is the point of games where it's like games can be over, you know. The ult's gonna stay on the Sandra, perfect. Ari's got to get away. And that's as ideal as you can ask for Renekton and Ari. And you really see that Lissandra and Ornn really trying to get on that Ari. And if they can, it's a lot more difficult. That's a big snowball. Now this is once again where I would consider just poking. Leave the Renekton. Very well played. Very well played. What I wonder, and back to it in those spots, you're down there, like we keep seeing these fights and they break out and the fights result in deaths, right? Like there's really no like poke, poke, poke and work a person down. Like here we go again, they're full engages. Here we go. Yeah, that's a good observation. Beautiful stun. Renekton still has a slice and dice, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's out. We got to look at the kills and deaths there. Yeah, that was insane. Kenny's really holding it there. And you see, I mean, this is kind of actually, I mean, yeah, kills and deaths wise, the way you would expect it to play out. This is good game. You just seen this working out, I think, back once again. A lot of these games we talked about in the champ select how they're going to kind of play out, and they seem to play out that way. And I think it's a lot of times we're able to kind of predict these fights because they tend to be all in or nothing fights. Oh.
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 Oh my god! Oh my god!
And I think Fial's maybe.
Oh my god, I think he can do it though.
He will, and he can. When he runs away, it's a cooldown thing. He's just No. Oh. The Croc could. He just didn't play it patiently. I think Fial wanted to die there. Fial can run away and wait for his cooldowns. That's like classic Ren. When he starts walking around, it's just he's waiting for his 3-second cooldown, and so. Yeah. They've been looking for the bent over Ahri, but they've only got the bent forward Renekton this game. This has been. I haven't seen yet where. Bring her in. Bring her home. Just what I was talking about. Can Kenny get on that Ahri? And they do. And this is unreal. Renekton's got to turn around. Yeah. He's waiting for his slice and dice. He's going to wait for the slice and dice. This is where Kenny's going to play it. So, oh, and Kenny got in there too quick. And it doesn't matter. Kenny, no. WQ. E, where's the slice and... Oh, yeah. No, that's a massive misplay by Lissandra. No, it's still on. Yeah, everyone's just got that. No, yeah, don't go to the Nexus. Don't bring him there. Oh! And the flash. That slice and dice. It's just so powerful. 17... Renekton's just gonna go... Oh my god. This is insane. Just back and forth. But PL gets it. And I think the Kenny went too far into that last fight.
Oh!
Yeah. You think, and this happens a few times, and I thought we would have learned earlier today. The Renekton walking away is not a weak Renekton. You know, that's a Renekton that's just waiting for another half a second for his whole kit to be back up and then health regen.
All right, I think we should go down and say hi and get the talk to him.
What a game!
Into a 1v1. Oh.
Yeah.
It depends if Eric and Tara are staying awake or not.
I'm probably not staying
I
up.
would
Okay,
rather not.
Worst case, you guys can do that one game against Nico, but
I have a
We'll
presentation
figure it out
on my
later,
desk
Eric.
tomorrow.
yeah, like I said, me and Kenny got our games done, so at least now there's no time sensitive.
Yeah.
Although me and Kenny are both going to not be around, so as far as scheduling your matches to finish,
Although
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys, it does look like there's gonna be a tie for the most.
Yeah. let me just do
Well,
tiebreaker.
Actually, not. Well, I don't know.
Eric and Tara are probably
2-0.
gonna tie you.
So
Two
I
and
mean,
oh.
that's
They
a big
still
matchup
have to
between
finish up
us
against Colin Nico
and us.
Yeah, because right now their series is tied 1-1 against Colin Nico.
If we beat Eric, it'll be very strange. We could get a 3-way tie.
Eric and Tara would have to lose their next two games in order for there to be a 3-way
Yeah, because we're
tie.
2-2.
No, if Eric wins the next game and then they lose one,
Wait,
they
I'm
win one and lose one, and then we just win one more.
Eric,
then there's a
are you
3-way
lost one
tie.
already?
We haven't lost
We
yet.
haven't
No.
lost.
Oh, you
They're
haven't
2-0.
lost yet.
They're
Okay.
2-0.
No.
Yes.
Listen,
so-
worst case, we'll make, depending on how many teams tie, we make a new bracket and they keep going on.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
can just do
Can
or
I-
die.
Because-
You can just keep that.
Okay,
series
Matt and
running.
Kenny ended 3-1. Me and Nick are 2.
No, we're 2-2.
right now.
Yeah, we're 2
You
and
guys are
2.
2 and
Sean
2?
and Kate are 2 and 2. Eric and
Oh,
Tara
really?
are 2 and 0. Colin Nico is 0-3, and Bandit and Andrew are 2.
I feel
Oh.
like that shot of vodka I took actually really
So
helped.
the only thing that could,
I mean, you just gotta wait. You can't.
Yeah,
start
we'll see
to-
what
Yeah,
happens at the
figure it
end.
out. We have to play more to really establish where we're.
there's either way, Eric and Tara or Bandit and Andrew are going to take first place, and it's going to end up being.
I'm gonna fucking crush you.
I don't
man.
think there's
Oh,
There's a
bring it,
world-
buddy.
there's a world where we have a 3-way tie for second place, but there's not a world in which we have a 4-way tie.
Yeah, we'll just see how the games play out at the end. And we can just,
No, there
if
was
it's easy,
I'll
if there's 2
spank you
teams
in your
tied,
sleep. Man.
if there's 2 teams
Yeah, yeah.
tied, it's best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Tough enough. Okay. we-
Yeah, tough enough.
Crazy. You gotta sharpen the edge on that Renekton. I'm coming for you.
It's gonna be Renekton.
They're gonna be a mirror matchup. And you know what? I saw the Rennie play. I'm feeling confident.
Oh,
Do it as like my ADC tank fresh.
oh yeah.
That's
That
first off.
Yeah, that
was
was,
game.
that was a
I
really.
didn't know how to build it.
Dude, it was
I was
so
like, you know what?
last
I'm
minute.
gonna do tank now, and then yeah, it was so last minute.
Yeah, it was really weird because like the only thing that we had on you guys was that we could poke, but it was never safe enough to step up. And poke.
Yeah, I could never
It's
step
like-
up 2
Yeah.
poke.
No,
I-
you guys didn't have the escape for it.
Like I said, I was like panicked. Like I would have sold my left kidney to buy a fucking hourglass just to get
The
me out of
only-
that.
Yeah, I think the only way that we do that is if we have like a good escape, or is if we just go like beefy bruisers who just don't care that like squishy Jarvan is jumping up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys did get hit with some weird comps, like in both series today. Like, yeah, you know, you go with your usual picks, and then you're facing comps that I haven't seen at least against if you guys picking up.
By the way, we straight called the fucking Urgot
Yeah.
fucking
We
Zillion
were
game and
thinking
Oh, yeah.
tried to think of
Okay,
a
yes.
counter.
Yeah.
And we were like, what would work? And we're like, maybe this. Just maybe. But once it got too late, Urgot was just a fucking wall. I couldn't even
Yeah.
touch
Well, in the
it.
beginning, it was
Maybe
getting
not.
kind of difficult, and I was like, "Remember, Kenny, we've just had early games, easy games with Urgot." I'm like, the entire plan is to get 2 items,
Yeah, like,
and then once I had my Titans, Frostfire, and my boots,
We were really trying to figure something
But
out.
we thought so hard.
Yeah.
at least you know, Kenny, even if we don't win, we still know we still have 1 undefeated comp.
Yeah.
In the booth, I'm like, I want to ask Eric if he was expecting this pick or not, because I actually thought that was a really good comp to go into that. And you guys
Yeah.
started off strong, but
I know.
Urgot just was.
Yeah.
I give credit. I mean, you both. It was Kenny and Matt just being resilient, and then like Matt really just like going, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna be the Urgot in the."
Honestly, I think
The
your
Urgot I
Pantheon
am.
pick was better than
My
the,
what?
your Pantheon pick.
Oh yeah, you said it.
Oh, the
Yeah, we were
Pantheon
between
pick?
the two.
It was,
Because
yeah,
you were
Pantheon
hovering
or
Pantheon, and I was like, I
Yeah.
think I liked it more just because the AD mix. Plus, I feel like you would have went invulnerable for the stuns.
Well, so like, we were trying to think of someone a little bit beefier, and Pantheon tends to build like more damagey than beefy, so that's what we thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
other
that's true.
side,
Someone
but-
you can like just dodge the bombs, which Vlad can do.
And then
Eric,
Vlad just
yeah.
all the fucking.
I thought you were like so
That's true.
aggressive on Vlad. Like you were just trying to.
Oh, dude, I
chase
am.
down Zill,
You
I'm
want
like,
to be there.
Christ.
You want to be aggressive.
And
on
then
Vlad.
that was